Hello, everyone. My name is Summer Moon, and I'm the temp consultant on the education team here at Beaumont People. With me today, I have my wonderful colleague Jennifer Mason, who is the permanent consultant for the education team at Beaumont People. Welcome to Ask Me Anything. This is a 10-minute power session where we discuss relevant issues and topics in today's recruitment landscape. So, Jennifer, what is our topic today?
Thanks, Summer. So our topic today is how to break into a new sector. So as you know, there are many ways to break into the new sectors, but the first one that I wanted to talk about today is transferable skills. When we look at moving into new sectors, we want to be sure that we're highlighting our transferable skills to the hiring manager to be sure that we catch their attention. And the best way that we can do that is through our cover letters. What we want to make sure that we're including is our transferable skills, our work experience, the things that we're passionate about, as well as potential volunteer experience within that sector. Applying your transferable skills can show and highlight any potential future employer that you're versatile, adaptable, which are actually two transferable skills. Now, many of you may read through position descriptions that are out there and feel like you don't have those necessary skills required to be successful in applying for a role. But I ask you to change your view and change your perspective, because quite often we have a lot of transferable skills that we tend to forget about. And what we want to do instead is to highlight those and celebrate them, to be able to put ourselves on the same playing field as those who have experience already with those desired skills. Also, remember to be confident in highlighting your skills and ability, not only in your cover letter, but if given the opportunity to have an interview with a potential future employer. Summer, what's another way candidates can break into a new sector?
Thanks, Jen. Great points. The next point I want to touch on is my bread and butter, using temporary and contract roles to break into your dream sector. Temporary and contract roles are a really great way to use your transferable skills to get a foot in the door with a new industry. An example of this may be you have extensive experience as a project coordinator, but it's all within the health sector, and you're really wanting to break into the higher education sector. Taking on a number of temporary and contract roles is a really great way to build up real-world experience to allow you to apply for permanent and ongoing positions. This also applies to candidates who've recently relocated to Australia and are looking to get their foot in the door. Building up your sector experience through temporary and contract positions also allows you a head start in your industry, and it allows you to learn very quickly, especially if you're temping with a variety of organisations. You're growing your knowledge and developing your skills in that space so that you can apply for those permanent roles. I've personally seen the benefits of this firsthand a number of times. I've had candidates temping in their first ever education sector roles and then now working in permanent ongoing positions in their dream sector, and they use that temporary experience to get those positions. Jen, what's the last point we want to cover off today?
Thanks, Summer. Our last point that we wanted to talk about was working with recruiters, which, as you might know by now, is somewhere in my favorite thing to talk about, because it's our way of helping make our candidates and our clients' lives that little bit easier. As we know, not all vacancies are advertised. So working with consultants allows you to have access to those hidden opportunities that might not otherwise make it to market. We know how hard it is to try to find a full-time job while you have a full-time job. And sometimes you might not even know where to start. As consultants, it's our job to help understand your skills and experience, as well as what's meaningful to you with your work, and how to connect you with the right employer that is going to give you the most meaningful work for both your skills, your experience, your work-life balance, or what other things might be of interest to you. Working with consultants can also provide a bit of insight as to what opportunities are available in the market, what companies are looking for, and what hiring managers are really looking for in both your cover letter, your CVs, and potentially at interview stage. Finally, as consultants, we really like to advocate for our candidates, which you sometimes don't get the opportunity to do when you just put an application through to another company or through to another recruiter or through to Seek. So here at Beaumont, we definitely love to advocate for our candidates. Over to you, Summer, to close us off.
Thanks for that, Jen. Really, really great points. There are many different ways to break into a new sector, and these are just a few of the ones we wanted to highlight today. If you'd like to discuss how we can help you move sectors, please do get in touch with us. We have specialists and cover sectors including commercial, education, charities, not-for-profits, associations and memberships, and also the tech space. We hope you found today's session useful. If you'd like to get in touch with any of our specialist consultants, jump onto the Beaumont People website and please get in touch with us. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.